And this is how we cook with them cats, holding the ons noem die vrug van die lewe, arbeie. Strawberries in our kitchen, and next to me, Michael, good to have you here.
Good morning.
What can you tell me about strawberries?
Well, they carry their seeds on the outside.
200 of them.
You counted?
I did.
Absolutely. And theoretically, they're the first to ripen in spring, but I think so much has happened over the last years about strawberries cultivating them so that they ripe virtually all year round. So
would it be the right time to plant them now to have some juicy strawberries in summer?
I think it's a bit late. I think you want to get these in much earlier.
So now you should just buy them.
What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hull these. And that is to take the little green part off. There we go.
How deep is the stem really? Because normally
it's not really deep.
You just pull them out.
It's not. You can, yeah, you can pull them out, but I think I'm always just afraid of leaving a hard little green bit in.
Yeah.
But you know that Catherine Zeta-Jones uses strawberries to keep her teeth white.
She eats strawberries to keep her teeth white?
Yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
She's fascinating, that woman. She does all kinds of things. I know that she eats apples as well to keep her teeth camera ready, whatever that means. And
you know there's a strawberry museum in Belgium called the Musée de la Fraise. And
why would you want a strawberry museum?
Well, I think if you're interested in strawberries,
wow,
and you want to find out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a coulis, and that is a nice sort of strawberry sauce.
Yeah.
So what I'm just putting some lemon juice in here.
It smells divine.
Doesn't it just?
And wait, I learned that the strawberries are also part of the rose family.
Yes, yes.
No wonder it's so fragrant, huh?
For sure. Right, so now we've got some sugar on there.
This looks amazing already. I would just drink it like this.
I know, absolutely. You can make a wonderful smoothie with this.
That looks good. It makes a lot of juice, eh?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go.
How many was in there, roughly?
I think there were 8 in there altogether.
Okay, so 8 strawberries in there, and you just...
So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually make some easy strawberry ice cream. So here we've got some whipped cream. Here we've got some chopped strawberries.
Because that's the chunks that will stay behind, almost like nuts.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then here we've got a little bit of icing sugar.
What are you showing me
And
now?
that's just going to add a little bit of sweetness, not too much, otherwise it won't freeze. And then we'll just put some of this lovely strawberry coulis in. And we're going to use this just now. We've prepared some beforehand and frozen it.
That looks amazing.
And you just stir it in like that, and you just leave it sort of nice and streaky.
Because when you scoop it, you probably want to see some of the streakiness.
Absolutely. There we go.
And that's it.
Easy peasy. And you just pop that in there.
You told me about strawberries. I didn't know we're making a little ice cream too. Yeah. How long does it take to freeze?
This will take a couple of hours. So you need, if you're having it for supper, make it in the morning.
Look, I want us to keep it here. So later on, you're gonna show me the actual product. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
We're also cooking with strawberries after this.
Yes.
Michael's gonna take us on a crumbling road, which we'll share with you after the break, literally. But we're cooking with strawberries in our feel-good espresso kitchen. We'll be back with more recipes after the break.
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
Dit is ons goed voel ontbytprogram Espresso op SABC3. Nou voor die breek het ons gepraat oor arbeie in die kombuis en ons het selfs begin om ons eie tuisgemaakte roomys te maak. Michael Olivier is hierso en hy vat dit een stap verder. So nie net roomys nie, maar hierdie keer maak ons 'n dis en dit lyk asof ons arbeie in die oond ook sit. Michael, what are you doing?
This is a strawberry crumble. I got the idea. Elizabeth David is a very famous British cookery writer. Did one with raspberries, and she called it raspberry shortbread. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a strawberry shortbread. And here we've got some strawberries which are cut up.
They smell delicious.
Don't they smell absolutely amazing?
This makes me think it's spring and I have to get some strawberries.
For sure, and the weather's so good today. And it's so lovely in this bowl. Now here we've got some cherry liqueur.
I was going to ask to taste it.
It looks like...
Oh, it smells divine.
It looks like medicine, cough mixture.
It doesn't taste like medicine.
But it just adds, if you've got some strawberry liqueur, cherries, anything like that, just perfect.
Some flavour.
And then here we've got some caster sugar, so we just strew that over the top.
Now that's edible already.
And what happens here, of course, is that the sugar then starts drawing out the moisture from the
sherry
from the strawberries. Yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing already.
Okay. So now we're going to do the crumble, And here we have some butter.
Okay, I see how you've cut it into pieces.
Yep. And look, all these ingredients, we can get them all at Pick and Pay.
And speaking of ingredients, we can send you an ingredients list too. If you want to create this apple crumble, or strawberry crumble rather, that we're busy with, you need to SMS the word strawberry. Strawberries to 33728. But before we even get there, what did you put in?
Salt.
And
baking powder.
Baking powder.
And some ginger.
Ginger?
Ginger, yeah, just give a little bit of a sort of a spicy nonsense on top.
But you did a little bit, I have to say.
Yeah.
And then you use your fingers.
And then you just use the tips of your fingers and you just squash the butter, and eventually it starts to look like breadcrumbs.
Now, listen, I can smell that touch of ginger in there, and these strawberries together, they make such a
Absolutely.
great... Wow, the smell in this kitchen is amazing.
So you just work at that quite quickly and just use the tips of your fingers.
How do you get it moist?
You don't need to get it moist. What we're going to do is we're going to add some sugar to it, that nice soft brown sugar.
And I see that the butter is adding the moisture to it.
Yes, absolutely. No, the butter does its thing as well.
Okay. So once that's done, what do we do with it?
So once that's done, we're going to add the sugar in here.
So lots of sugar and lots of strawberries.
Nice. Just sort of, I'll just mush the butter up a little bit more.
You need a bigger bowl.
I do need a bigger bowl, but this is fine. We'll do our thing here happily. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
So once that is done, oh, do we pop it into the oven?
Once that's done, yeah, you can just pop that bowl down here.
Okay.
Thank you. And then what I quite like is, I quite like it if there's a couple of sort of little knobs of butter floating around, because they make nice little sort of nutty.
It will melt.
Yeah, absolutely. It does all melt.
Okay, so all of that on top of that.
So all of that on top, and then you don't press it down. Try and keep it as sort of airy and light as possible.
And I've learned now, everything that we make in our Feel Good Espresso kitchen, if it's homemade, it needs to look homemade.
Yeah.
So pressing down would probably...
even it off a little bit across the top.
Don't press down too much.
No, I'm just evening it off the top there.
Okay, perfect.
And then that can go into the oven. And then once it comes out of the oven...
It looks like our beautiful
That's what it looks like.
Crumble. Now you can make this too. The keyword for today is strawberries. Strawberries to 33728 to create this beautiful, beautiful recipe. Of course, before the break, we made our beautiful ice cream. So while we dish this, take a look at how we got to this beautiful, delicious point. Wow.
And liqueur. Mix together flour, salt, ginger and baking powder. Rub in butter until crumbly. Sprinkle the crumble over the strawberries, then bake at 180 degrees for 25 minutes.
And our keyword for today is strawberries. Strawberries to 33728. Strawberry, so singular. Strawberry to 33728. Now I'm trying to get my ice cream out here. Of course it's homemade, so it means that some parts are harder frozen than the rest. But I will make sure that it comes out here. Come join me, ice cream. Michael, did you make this one?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay, wait, let's try this. I think that's beautiful. Some homemade ice cream and our strawberry crumble.
And then we've got a bit of coulis.
Okay, that you just don't.
You just pour that on top.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Voila! Our keyword strawberry to 33728 to recreate this beautiful, beautiful recipe. Well, the comedians are here. Yes, the whole morning we've been laughing away with Mark Lottering and David Cowell. They should try some of this because they're really sweet. Katlech and leigh-anne are with them.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.